The real problem in my family was never money. It just took me a long time to realize that. Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, it's never really enough for the people closest to you? Like every achievement somehow creates distance instead of connection. Like your success feels heavier than your struggle ever did. Stay with me for a few minutes, because there is a quiet truth here that can change how you see your family, your pain, and yourself. If you felt confused, hurt, or quietly exhausted by family tension, you're not broken. You're not dramatic, and you're not alone. Most people assume family problems are about money, inheritance, or responsibility. But very often, those are just the surface. Stoic philosophy offers a calmer way to see what's really happening, not to erase the pain, but to stand steady inside it. Marcus Aurelius once wrote that people act from their own inner condition, not from our worth. That what others do is a reflection of their mind, not a measurement of our value. In simple terms, people don't hurt you because you deserve it. They hurt you because they are struggling with something inside themselves. Jealousy is one of the quietest struggles. It hides behind criticism. It disguises itself as advice. It pretends to be concerned. It doesn't always look angry. Sometimes it looks disappointed. Sometimes it looks cold. Sometimes it looks like silence. And when jealousy lives inside a family, it feels especially confusing, because you expect love to feel safe, not heavy. You might notice it when you grow, when you change, when you heal, when you become more than the version they were comfortable with. Suddenly your happiness feels inconvenient. Your progress feels like a threat, and your peace feels like rejection. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because your growth forces others to face what they've avoided. Epictetus taught that we cannot control how others feel, think, or react. We can only control our own judgments and actions. That means you cannot make someone feel secure. You cannot make someone feel proud. You cannot make someone stop comparing themselves to you. You can only decide how you respond to what they do. This is not emotional distance. This is emotional clarity. Real life doesn't look philosophical. It looks like family gatherings that feel tense for no clear reason. It looks like achievements that aren't celebrated. It looks like subtle comments that shrink you a little. It looks like being made to feel guilty for being okay. And over time, that creates a quiet conflict inside you. Should I become smaller to keep the peace, or become myself and accept the discomfort? Stoicism doesn't tell you to cut people off. It tells you to stop negotiating your self-worth for their comfort. It teaches you that peace is not the absence of conflict. Peace is the absence of inner resistance. So here is something you can start today. When you notice jealousy, criticism, or coldness, pause for a moment. Ask yourself quietly, is this about me? Or is this about what my presence awakens in them? Then choose not to personalize what was never personal. You don't need to defend your growth. You don't need to justify your joy. You don't need to dim your light to protect someone else's shadow. Instead, practice this. Respond kindly, but don't over-explain. Stay open, but don't overshare. Love them, but don't abandon yourself. This balance is not cold. It's mature. When you live this way, something shifts. You stop feeling responsible for other people's emotional comfort. You stop carrying guilt that was never yours. You stop shrinking yourself to fit rooms that no longer fit you. And you become quieter inside. Not empty, but calm. You realize you can love people without needing their approval. You realize you can belong without betraying yourself. You realize that peace is not given by others. It's built inside you. You are not difficult. You are not selfish. You are not too much. You are someone who is growing, and growth always changes the emotional landscape around you. That doesn't make you wrong. It makes you alive. Take a slow breath here, and notice how it feels when you stop arguing with reality. The real problem was never money. It was never success. It was never who did more or less. The real problem was unspoken insecurity meeting visible growth. And that is not yours to fix. Your work is simpler. Be honest with yourself. Be gentle with others. Be loyal to your inner peace. That is enough. If this reflection resonated with you, you're welcome to stay. You can like the video, subscribe, or share a thought in the comments. I'd love to hear what this stirred in you.